most of the chemicals out there will at some point be in contact with the skin through wanted or unwanted exposure.
We are exposed every day to skin sensitizers, so we need to know which are the substances that might induce skin allergies.
Skin allergies are growing and population is exposed to many allergens.
If you look at the world of chemicals, industrial chemicals out there, half of them have to be tested on skin sensitization.
Still today, this testing is most commonly done on animals. Yet some evidence exists that animal studies are not always reliable predictors of how our skin might react.
An animal is not a human, so we have to extrapolate also from animal tests, and we cannot test on humans. So there is an uncertainty in both the animal testing and in vitro.
What we aim with the in vitro method is to get the potency out of it. So how strong a sensitizer it is. So then you can apply the correct risk management measures and do the correct classification according to CLP.
To help with this, we need really good guidance and really good support. So if you've got that, I think you can really continue to develop and grow these methods and in the end supersede and outclass the traditional animal methods.
The biggest challenge is to find a non-animal test or a combination of those that will be simple enough, fast enough, and ideally not much more expensive.
The EU's chemicals legislation, REACH, requires non-animal methods for skin sensitization by default when new information needs to be generated.
We are pretty close to have the substitution of the animal test, especially in Europe.
Other nations or continents, they might have quite strict regulations that they don't even accept alternative methods.
It's vitally important that we make rapid progress and implement these methods as soon as possible to stop the suffering of animals in laboratories for these tests.
This kind of workshop are extremely important for helping the knowledge sharing and progressing in the right direction.
We learn what are the industry needs and scientists can a little bit target their activities towards the needs of the final users.
I think it's really important that different sectors have open crosstalk between each other. So to have industry people together, but also regulators, in order to gain understanding how the methods work, to get the industry feedback where they succeed, but also the points where they have difficulties, and trying to resolve those issues.
Through that knowledge sharing is to help people to converge to the, I would say, the same approach. So it should help harmonization and it should facilitate, I would say, a better understanding.
Going forward from here, increased collaboration and data sharing is going to really pave the way to full implementation of these methods and to really understand and exploit the massive amount of in vitro data that we already have and are continuing to develop.
The outcome will be a publication because we would like to involve the general public as well, making them aware of the discussion that took place here. And as next steps, we will try to do our best to increase our knowledge in the in vitro methods and to disseminate the progress which is being made in the area.
We are exchanging our views, and this will be recorded. We'll do a report. We'll publish also an article in peer-reviewed publication in order to put a stamp of a pedigree in a journal. But at the end of the day, these are soft recommendations. Whether it will be adopted in regulation, and not just in REACH with ECHA, but also in other regulations, is yet to see, and that's where the rubber hits the road.